musician-proof. And I've learned this because we work with arrangers. I'm going to name his name, Tamir Hendelman. And you know, you give a musician out of town one of his arrangements, they look at it and go, "This is going to take me about a half an hour to figure this one out." So I've gotten to the point now where I literally test them.
All of mine are from Tamir.
I love Tamir.
I know.
He's I have a lot of all my Bobby
I've
Troop
given them
stuff.
to pianists and they go, "Oh, that's cool."
Yeah,
you know,
it takes time.
Unless they're a phenomenal reader.
Yeah.
Because I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
I used a Tamir chart with a phenomenal reader the other day, and even he said, "Oh, this is going to take me a minute," but he happened to be so good. And a musician could be phenomenal, but maybe not a great reader.
Yeah.
I was discovered by Paul T. Smith, Ella Fitzgerald's piano player for 11 years. And and Paul and I are very close, but he's now going to be 90 next month. And Paul looked at Tamir's chart. He loves his work. He's seen it on TV. But he looked at his work and he said, "You tell Tamir to get it on 2 pages or less."
on 3 pages or less.
Chart. So I came back and told Tamir one. It was pretty funny.
That's cool. Kim.
A short example of what might be wrong, but still right. If you had a chart, let's say you have an intro, and then you have the A, B, A, and then you go back to the bridge, and then you DS to the intro, and you play the intro 4 times, and then you go on into halfway, and then you take a coda. Well, that's okay. I mean, that's correct, but nobody's going to be able to figure it out.
Yeah. So you want 2 things. You want a good arrangement that fits you and shows you off in the best way, and you want something that the musicians can read down pretty quickly.
Right.
Because most of us don't have the money to spend a lot of time. When I do one of my gigs at Vitel's, I do a 3-hour rehearsal before the gig. We do 13 songs in 3 hours. And I usually get together with whoever I'm working with before to just get it down. But I found out if the chart's there, I can do it. But if it isn't. So what you don't want to do is bring in your little chord chart of your song, and then in your mind, in your head, you hear the whole arrangement. And then you start, as a singer will go, "I hear this, this is what I hear." No, it has to be right on that sheet of paper. They've got to read it down. It's got to all be there. It's got to be in the right key. You've got to have the right figures that you want. You know, you're hearing a figure. So, once again, it's up to you to be the professional. Yeah, okay? I wanted to do that.
Ted Howe.
Ted Howe. He's a good guy. I just worked with him.
It's not Ted Howe. Ted Howe from Atlanta.
Yes. He moved to LA. Yeah. And I'm working with him.